What's up, guys? I wanted to tell you about an experience that I had back in 2012 on a certain trip that I took. Me and three of my friends all took this same trip, and both of them didn't really get to experience the same as I did. But I was on some psychedelics, and there was a lot of people around me that were acquaintances, people I thought that were close to me as friends, and even people that I didn't really vibe with as much. The moral of what I want to get at is towards the end of this trip, you know, I think everybody kind of knows how things go. Start to see colors and waves and whatnot. But at one point, my anxiety got so bad that I laid myself on the ground and closed my eyes to the point where I looked at my body on the ground. And I didn't have any arms or legs, no limbs. It was just my spirit looking down at myself on the ground. And everybody at that party was walking over my body, talking about how they knew me, basically my attributes. And after that, I ended up leaving the earth. I went out to the space, but there was nothing there. It was complete darkness, no light, absolutely nothing. And I was just present. I didn't feel any beings there. I didn't see anybody. But the only thing that I experienced was a voice that almost came like it was from right behind my ear, speaking to me inside my head, which I didn't have a body, so it was just my spirit saying, a lot of these people aren't going to be around for very long. And that was about it. Now, prior to leaving, I forgot to mention, I was analyzing a lot of people at this party to the point where a lot of their speech was being manipulated and they were speaking backwards. And anytime I made eye contact with them, they kind of gave me a deep stare, and it pushed me into severe anxiety. I laid on the ground, etc., etc. After I heard this voice telling me a lot of these people around you aren't going to be around for very long, I came shooting down to the earth in like a tunnel vision, right? Like I said, I had no body, no limbs, no arms, no hands. It was just my presence being there, and it was almost as if I had tunnel vision. Everything was blurred around me except for this one area, and I came shooting down to the earth. The next thing that I know, I was almost as if being rebirthed, okay? And there was a man standing there with his arms out, all in white. I didn't see his face. It was an all white figure holding his hands out, waiting for me. And when I got closer, everything in the room went completely bright white lights. Now, after that, I came to and I was in my body again, and my friend was actually picking me up off of the ground. And I started kind of having a panic attack, and I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what just happened to me. I didn't have any answers. And I said that I laid down on the ground and I closed my eyes, and he said that I was on the ground for about an hour and my eyes were completely wide open the whole time. After that, I tried to relax. I sat in a chair and there was a campfire, chairs all around. I was the only one sat in a chair, and it was as if time had shifted. Because before I left, I forgot to mention this as well, when everyone was speaking funny, it was almost as if everyone was walking backwards and time had reversed. When I had the experience and I came back, it was like you were playing the game The Sims, and everybody was in fast forward mode, right? So everybody was doing their thing, people started leaving the party, and I was the only one at this chair experiencing what I was experiencing, just watching. Shortly after that, I seen the sun start to rise, and like I said, everybody was all fast motion, moving around like Sims in fast forward mode, to the point where everybody had left, except for about 2 to 3 people. And time was moving so fast until right when the sun had reached its peak. And at that moment, everything had just stopped. I got up out of my seat. I went over to my friend's truck. I woke him up and I said, "Bro, we gotta go inside." Ever since that day, I have felt extremely anxious about a lot of things. I've been questioning a lot of my reality, and I've accumulated so many questions that I've never really found an exact answer to. But I would love to know your guys' thoughts. If anybody has ever had this kind of experience, let me know. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I know this isn't my normal content, but I do want to get this message out, and I think this is the best way to do it. So if you made it this far, thank you, and I hope that you have a blessed day. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. All right, love you.